G'day guys and welcome back to Albatross Barbecue. Today we've got ourselves a beautiful rump cap picanha. There's so many different ways that you can cook these things, but today we're going to be cooking them over some coals on the spit roast rotisserie. It's so easy, stay tuned. Rump cap picanha, found at the top of the cow next to the sirloin, has to be a firm favourite for everybody who loves their barbecue. Let's get this beautiful cut of meat out of its packaging and prepare it. It's not going to take too long today, so let's get straight into it. The rump cap picanha, it has a layer of fat on the top. It is soft fat, full of flavour. You want to leave that alone. But what I've got here is my boning knife, super sharp. I'm just going to work away at some of that fat and silver skin on the bottom of the piece of meat. How much you want to remove is your choice. I like to remove a fair bit simply because I want to get the flavour from my rub into that meat. I'm just going to shape up the size of this picanha as well. Okay, so take note of which way the grain is going on your piece of meat because you want to cut against the grain. And all I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be using my 3 fingers as a guide for how thick I want these cuts of picanha to be. Once that's done, you can really see that beautiful fat, which is going to give you the flavor that you want in your picanha. It's also going to act as a protection for when you've got this on the spit roast rotisserie. That fat cap is generally best to be at about 1/4 of an inch, but it's your choice how thick you want it. What we're going to be doing is making these cuts of meat into a C shape. I'm using a smaller barbecue skewer first to pre-cut, if you want to call it that, some holes, because it's going to make it so much easier for me when I'm pushing the rump cap picanha into my much thicker spit roast rotisserie skewer. Just simply repeat until all of the pieces of meat are on the skewer, and then make sure you tighten it up so that when it's cooking, it doesn't flap around. In terms of rubs, you can't beat keeping it super simple for this cut of steak. So we've got Pitmaster, Adam Roberts, kosher salt, black pepper, as well as sugar. And we're going to make sure that we are covering each side. You don't have to season the fat here because it's going to render in the cook anyway, but I like to throw some on just so it looks freaking awesome when you're on the spit rotisserie. Try and pick up as much of that leftover rub as possible, and doesn't that already look freaking fantastic?
Well, just like our boy Rod says, it's time to load it up.
To state the obvious, get your coals nice and hot before you throw them onto your rotisserie. Go and grab your picanha and throw it on the highest level of your spit roast rotisserie because you want to cook this slow. You don't want to go too quick in case it burns. I've just spread my coals out there to try and make sure that I've got an evenly distributed heat across this cook. That's the majority of the hard work done. Now you can just watch your rump cap picanha cook. Look at all that beautiful fat rendering down. Another reason why we've got this up high is because if we were down low, not only would it cook quickly, but you would also get some flare-ups which could burn that meat. Because we love a little bit of mesquite when it comes to steak, we've just thrown on a little bit of mesquite there as well for some additional smokiness. We're shooting for a medium rare finish today, so somewhere around 135 degrees Fahrenheit. So once we are hitting 115 degrees Fahrenheit, we're going to lower it now to the lower setting so we can finish this cook off. Once you're hitting that between 130 to 135 Fahrenheit, pull it off. Look at that beautiful color. You've now got to make sure that you give it at least a 5 to 10 minute rest before slicing in and enjoying your beautiful barbecue creation. Again, to state the obvious, handle with care when you're pulling your picanha off of the skewer. So go and grab yourself your preferred carving knife and then slice in to the beautiful pieces of rump cap picanha. And if you've cooked it right, you're going to get a beautiful pink color with juices flowing, and this one looks beautiful. Always one of our favorites. You got to get yourself some chimichurri as well and just drizzle it over the picanha for an even better flavor bomb.
Okay, so here we have our rump cap picanha, which has been cooked over the spit. It looks absolutely perfect. I cannot wait to dig in and give this a go. A go. That's so tender and juicy.
Damn good.
Oh my goodness, that's delicious.
Now we better eat this before the flies get to it.
That's it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. It's as easy as that to cook some picanha over the spit. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again in the next one. Catch you later.
Ta-ta.
So there you have it. This is a hugely popular way to cook a rump cap picanha, and I thoroughly enjoyed cooking it over the coals. It was super easy, super tasty, very juicy, an absolute delight. Thanks for watching, guys. See you again soon.